Hold up.
How deep can we go?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Tishi. In case you forgot, I know I've been gone for quite a long time, and that's why I'm recording this video to explain why and what's going on, what I've been doing while I was away. I'm also going to be doing this video while I beat my face. It's nothing really fancy. I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just gonna beat my face and while I did this video. I actually don't know how that's going to go because I think I suck at multitasking, like doing my face beat and also talking at the same time. So if this look does not come, well, it's not even like a very like, you know, like like a fly look or anything like that. It's just going to be me doing my basic makeup that I do every day. But if maybe, let's say, my brows don't look the same or things like that, it's probably because I'm talking, but it doesn't matter. I just also want to talk about, I know on my last video a lot of people have been actually asking me what foundation do I use, because the last video that I uploaded was when I was showing you guys my night screen routine. And I think when I removed my makeup, that's where everyone actually saw that the foundation that I use has good coverage. So I know I did talk about this on my Instagram, and I did refer a lot of people to my Instagram account for that IGTV video that I recorded. So the foundation that I use is called Essence. It's a very affordable foundation in the color number 60 matte mahogany. So obviously you're going to go for the shade of your color. I feel like I'm doing the same thing I did on Instagram because I did an IGTV video of this, but I think I deleted it. I don't know. But anyways, yes, it's got very, very good coverage. The only thing I just don't like about this foundation is that it's very transferable, meaning if you hug someone, you can leave them with a mark. On your phone, there's going to be a mark. If you touch your face and you touch your paper, you're going to leave with a mark. It's going to mess up your clothes and things like that. So I don't like that about it. Another thing that I don't like about this foundation is that it doesn't last that long. So I'd say about 2 to 3 hours it's good to go. But after that, it just starts, your face also starts feeling caked up, and it's very heavy as well. You kind of feel like your claws are blocked or things like that. Like, it's just, you start feeling that you have something on your face, and foundation, when it starts doing that, it's really not nice. So I would definitely recommend it if you want like an affordable foundation with good coverage, but also just consider the fact that it does not last like a full 24-hour like other foundations, and it's also very heavy on the face, so it's not ideal if you want to keep it for the whole day on. However, I still really like, I think I'm attached to this foundation. Recently I just placed an order for my new foundation, which is from Estee Lauder. Apparently it's not transferable, but we'll talk about that when that foundation actually gets here. So let's get to the purpose of this video, which is to tell you guys about Bendi P all this time. So on one morning, it was around 4 o'clock in the morning, I was up on social media, Instagram, Twitter and WhatsApp, hopping on different social medias at the same time. And then I just decided, you know what, let me just delete these apps, because I literally just decided after that, like, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, so I told no one about it. I just deleted my apps and I disappeared, you know. I obviously told like people who I constantly talk to that, hey, well, I only told one person really, that I don't have WhatsApp, so if you really want me, you're gonna find me on text message or iMessage, or you're gonna call me, you know. And then time passed by and I was just away on social media. But I was honestly watching people's YouTube videos because I was on YouTube constantly. And I also was liking and subscribing on other channels as well. So I was active on the YouTube platform, but I just wasn't really uploading or doing anything on my side, like on my account. And then, probably gonna mess this up. Well, I mean, I'm not even using my mirror, I'm using the camera, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Anyways, and then I decided that I'm going to just go. I just felt really overwhelmed. I think it was there was just a lot going on my side in terms of like work, and also the whole COVID-19 thing was kind of getting to me, and how people were publishing fake news as well. So you'd stress and then you actually find out that's not the case. And it was very hard to actually ignore these things because people were posting them on Instagram. On WhatsApp. Yeah, and like people were actually talking about the COVID-19 story, so it was kind of getting to me. Like it just always triggered my anxiety, you know, like my anxiety had anxiety, so I just couldn't take that. That's just one of the things. And then another thing is that I just realized that I spent too much time on social media, you know, like I never actually got to have the time to think about like my stuff, you know, like, you know, I think it's just normal that as a person you just have to take a deep breath and not be working, not on social media, and you just think about, yeah, like life in general, things that you actually want for yourself and things that you want to do, or how you're going to, or even just to go back to bed and just think about your day, like the next day, how the next day should go for you, you know, anything. I didn't even have the time to do that. Like I constantly was, oh guys, I need to keep quiet because I'm gonna mess this up. I didn't even have the time to do that. Like I would literally go to bed after working, and I would then start being on my phone till late hours, and then eventually fall asleep, not even know when did I pass out, and the next thing I know, it's actually the next day. It's time to wake up and start working. So what I realized myself is that I didn't give myself that time where I just breathe. You know, my mind was always working. If I'm not at work pushing my 8 to 5, I'm actually on social media, you know, like going through stuff, you know. And that was basically it. That was my life. And that kind of also got to me in a sense. I was just like, no, I need some time to myself where I actually think about like easy domain in general, like things that are happening. But not generally, I am a person that always takes social media breaks whenever I feel like it's a bit too much for me, because it tends to happen especially when I'm stressed, or I think I'm thinking about stuff, or like there's a lot of things going on in my life, so I tend to just take a break from social media. I know a lot of people always have the fear of, oh no, if like you go away, there are people that are actually going to need you. How are they going to reach you? I just want to tell you something, guys, that when you're gone, people's life actually move on, and they probably won't even notice that you are gone. Maybe some will notice and text you and be like, maybe some will notice and actually text you and ask you what's up, what's happening, what's popping. But chances are, most of them will probably not, and people's life will actually go on. So the point is, obviously I'm not saying take social media breaks to test your friendships and see who's going to notice or whatnot, but I just want to encourage you that if you ever feel like you want to take a break but you have a fear of, oh no, whoever's going to need me or whatnot, then you should not be thinking about that. You should actually just go for your break, because whoever you're thinking about, his life will actually go on without you, and you will be so surprised. So initially the plan was to go away social media, you know, until I feel the urge to come back, because I also wasn't planning to punish myself and stay away, because I said I'm going to go back. So even if I had the urge to come back the next day, I would have came back on social media, and I would have actually downloaded my apps, you know, and move on. But like, I was really proud of myself because I could carry on for about 3 weeks, and I wasn't even thinking about going back or anything like that. But then if there's anything I realized is that you actually need people. You need people in the sense that there were people that I needed stuff from, so I had to download Instagram and communicate with them on Instagram regarding whatever it is that I needed. And so I did that whole online and offline thing, back and forth thing with Instagram, because I needed some people from Instagram. Yeah, but yeah, it was actually a very good break, because I got to think about a lot of things and what I want for myself, career wise, life, relationship wise as well, and just things that I actually want to do this year. You know, I got the chance to think about those things properly. I got the time to fill my spiritual tank, which is something that I've been saying I'm going to work on this year. So read the Bible, prayed every night. Because think about it, you know, if you spend your time on social media and when you go to bed, the first thing or the last thing you do is on your phone, chances are you obviously not going to end that day without praying. So that was literally me on a daily, and I would wake up and feel so bad about it, you know. So while I was away, I got to fill up my spiritual tank. I got to read my Bible more. I got to also learn a few things about myself, you know. And I think another thing for me was to train myself that even when I come back, I don't want to go back to where I was. I don't want to I want to have a limit. I want to maybe spend about 3 to 4 hours on social media in a day, and that must be it. I don't want my whole life to revolve around it, because that's exactly what was happening. And I started not liking it. It started getting to me in a sense. Guys, as you can all see that this foundation's got good coverage. I really do love it, and it just makes me look so perfect. It really does. It's got great coverage. Yeah, so then I took that break. I felt that I needed, actually. While I was away, guys, I also checked some makeup tutorials from people, because I'm also very tired of my basic face beats. But I'm not going to lie, I didn't learn that much, but I guess this is a process, and I guess 3 weeks wasn't enough for me to learn much. So yeah, guys, I just finished now applying my foundation, and yeah, so now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer and face shape. Another thing is, when I was away, I actually got to think about what it is that I want for my channel, and where I want, what direction I want to actually go. Because I kind of felt like, well, let me just talk about what I realized when I was gone. I looked at my analytics, my YouTube analytics, and I don't know if I'm wrong. Like, you can comment down below if you think that's not the case. But like, looking at my YouTube analytics, I just realized that actually people enjoy my sit down more than my vlogs. So if there's anything I also decided for the channel, is that I am going to cut down on vlogs. I'm not going to do any much more vlogs, and I'm also going to do more of my sit downs and just talking about stuff that are happening around that people can relate to. Because I've realized that my video, the relationship video that I had, was actually doing great numbers. And the reason why I'm saying that, it's because it literally did great numbers, in the sense that it has the same views as my very first video. And I think to measure how well a video did, like, I never look at the first video, because in first videos, when you drop the first time I dropped, I knew that I was going to get so much great support from people, because everyone wanted to see what am I about and stuff. And then the second video, those were my real views. Oh shit, I just messed up. Those were my real views. So the relationship video was like a video. I think it was my 4th or 5th video that I uploaded, and it literally did way better than my first video. So I think that was an indication that a lot of people actually liked it, and that it was, I think also a lot of people liked it because it was more related, like people could relate to it. Because even the comments, people were like, this is the type of videos I want, this is for me, thank you. Like, some people thanking me, like, thank you, and comments like, I'm also in a long distance relationship, etc., and all of those things, you know. So I think I'm going to cut down on vlogs, and I'm definitely going to record more of my sit downs and talk about real stuff and issues that, or like, just talk about things that are just happening in my life, you know. And then I don't know, you can comment down below if you feel like I should actually still keep my vlogs, and or if you feel like you enjoy my vlogs and that what I'm saying is not true. Guys, I started using this. I normally used to use this Yardley. This, I think each and every person who does makeup, they use this one. Like, I always see this one, and I think I bought it because I saw it on a lot. But I just recently started to use this one. It's in the banana flavor, and oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. It's from Revolution, and it just does the things, y'all. I really do like it. And so that's all that it was. Honestly, that was what was going on in my life. I just needed a break, and I'm glad that I actually took it, because I came back a different person. I've been back on social media for, well, not a different person, that's like exaggerating, but like I've been back on social media for the longest time, but I feel like I don't even really, like, I'm not really as active as much as I was before. And that's exactly what I wanted, you know. Like, I didn't want my whole life to depend on social media. But I can't even spend a day without being online. Like, what, you know. So that was really great for me. And then another thing that I changed was how my Instagram was. You know, my Instagram was basically telling a whole story about my life. You didn't even need to ask me anything about me. You knew what kind of car I drive, my relationship status, and so forth, and things like that. So I also made a little bit of changes there as well, because I'm starting, I think kukula, man, like kukula, it's just realizing that some things aren't really necessary to post, you know, like, and that I just want my life to be more, not necessarily private, because I am a blogger, so it doesn't make sense that you actually want to make it, but you can be an influencer but have your private life private. So that's where I was at, you know. I want that for myself. And I think, yeah, kukula, and I'm honestly keen for it. Like, I'm loving that growth, or whatever you want to call it, you know. So I did a lot of changes as well on my Instagram, and I changed a lot of stuff, removed a lot of pictures. I know a lot of people actually thought that I broke up with my boyfriend, and that's why I was away on social media, because apparently people thought Ndiagoa from the breakup, so they thought they should check up on me. Abanye, I know they were probably but they were checking to see Uguti, is it what they think it is? Kanti, no, that's exactly what I want. I love it when I confuse the enemy and no one actually knew what was going on, and that's what I want, you know. So yeah, guys, there was just a whole lot of changes that I was going to do with my channel on YouTube, and also just my Instagram life as well. And yeah, I actually don't have anything else to tell you guys, because that's all what my break was about. It was just about giving myself more time, like a personal time, just to figure a lot of things out and what it is that I want, and just to pull myself towards myself, because I felt like I needed that. I actually learned this trick from Kayams last night. Actually, I actually haven't done my face pick in quite a long time, especially, you know, like this calm. I'm always in a rush, and whenever I'm in a rush, nothing really pops. Nothing actually really pops. The last step to my makeup routine, I'm just gonna put this mascara and that will be it. I'll be done. This is my everyday look going to work. I try not to make it really complicated, because I work from 6:30 in the morning. Well, that was before the whole lockdown thing. So it's literally just foundation, conceal, contour, and mascara. Yeah, guys, this is my everyday look. Well, right now I feel like adding some little bit of color onto my lips, so we'll go in with this thing. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video this far. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and also leave me a comment down below. Also, let's talk about, should I continue with vlogs or should I not? Because I'm really on the side of actually just stopping them and not doing them at all in this channel because their numbers are really disappointing. Anyways, please do share this video with your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. And please tell them to subscribe, guys, because I need that support. Thank you so much to the 600 and I think 59 subscribers. I'm not quite sure. We are definitely on the way to 700 subscribers by the end of hopefully this month. And by the end of this year, I'm definitely will be sitting on 1,000. Thank you so much to all the returning subscribers and for the continued support because I really do appreciate it. Yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Mwah.